Coughing during a cold or getting into exercise too intensely for what your body can handle are the leading causes of rib pain among patients that come into my office. Hi, Dr. Malka here, your chiropractor and acupuncturist practicing in Los Angeles, California. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of your rib pain through self-massage, stretching, and then I'm going to show you some strengthening exercises that'll help prevent your rib pain in the future. The muscles that we're going to be massaging are the muscles in between the rib cage called your intercostal muscles. And here they are on the chart. Massaging your rib cage will depend really on where the pain is. So I'm going to just assume the pain is right here. So what you want to do is, here's my rib, here's another rib, and then in between you'll feel a fleshy part. You want to just get your fingers and using the skin, move the area back and forth. Then lift your finger up, come up, and then move it back and forth like so. If you find that your fingers are getting tired, you could use a little massage tool like this. Find that the two bones of your rib come in between and go back and forth and massage. A common place where the ribs get tighter in between the chest, and you can do that as well there. Now, when you're finishing massaging, which you're going to massage probably for about 10 minutes, make sure to put ice on for 20 minutes at least. And then also, if the pain in between your ribs are in the back, go ahead and use a Theracane. I really recommend the Theracane for a lot of your massage needs throughout my other videos. The next is stretching. So one of the stretches that I recommend, that also it's a way of kind of locating exactly where your pain is simply take a deep breath in and hold it. Now this might sound a little funny, but as you expand your chest, you're also opening up your rib cage and you're stretching the muscles that are in between each rib. So breathing in and holding it. And this is a really mild stretch, and a lot of people really may not feel the stretch in this. So then we're going to move on to more intense stretches. If the rib pain is on the side or kind of near the side back, go ahead and bring the arm up like so, and keeping both your sits bones even, go ahead and bend over like this. And that stretches this whole side and opens up this rib cage. And then if it's not directly at the side, you can come and rotate a little bit like so and bend forward. And then that'll get the rib cage right back in this area. And you can hold any of these stretches for 30 seconds or a full minute. And let's do the other side in case it's on the other side. And you should probably be doing both sides anyway, just to even them out. Go ahead and bend over to the side like so. And again, I'm not lifting the buttocks up, otherwise I lose that stretch. In fact, you can lean your lower body into it and then come around this way, or even rotate all the way like this, really getting the rib cage that's near the back. If the front of your rib cage is affected, go ahead and come into this position on your elbows. We call this cobra in yoga, then just rest like this. And then if this is not a good enough stretch, if you don't really feel it in the rib cage, go ahead and come up with your hands like so. Make sure your pelvis or your hip bones stay nice and solid on the surface. And then we can go ahead and rotate like this, getting a little more of that side on this side, or we can rotate to the other side like so. For the front of the rib cage, you could have a bolster or a rolled up towel and simply put that rolled up towel or bolster at the bottom of the back and drop down like this and open your arms like so, or like a cactus. And then try taking that deep breath again to open up the rib cage even more. And hold. breathe out. And that should open up this whole chest area and the ribs in the front. Another way to stretch these front rib cage areas is the doorway stretch. And so go ahead and put your forearms in a doorway, bring your leg forward and simply walk through. Or you can just hold the doorway with your hands and come through like this. And again, hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. If you want to just focus on the one side that's bothering you, you can grip the door, stand with your body squared, and then just rotate your upper body like so, getting a really good stretch in this area. So a couple mobilization exercises that can go ahead and strengthen the area. The one is a cat-cow. So we're gonna roll, tucking our buttocks in, dropping our head down, opening up this rib cage here, and then strengthening the rib cage in the front, and then coming out, arching the low back, dropping the chest through, and squeezing the shoulder blades together. So we're now stretching here and strengthening the upper back. And you can do this to your breath, breathing out, stretching, and then breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And continue this for a full minute. Or really as long as you like. You could do it up to 5 minutes if you feel like you're getting benefit. One of the leading causes of that stabbing pain in between the shoulder blades is, again, those tight rib cage muscles. So the way to relieve those is by strengthening it, and it's also going to help prevent it in the future. So in this position, you're going to bring your arms like this, and you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together like so. You're going to hold this for a full minute. Make sure you tuck that chin back, and you're not raising your shoulders up in the air. Keep the shoulders dropped down and just squeeze as hard as you can. And if you find that maybe after 30 seconds, it's really hard to hold this, it means those areas are weak and you need to continue doing these. And this will both take away that rib pain in the mid-back, and it'll also prevent it from coming back in the future. And this rib pain usually happens when you're working too much in front. So these get really tight and the upper back gets weak. And then another way to strengthen is to roll your arms back like this in a hitchhiking position, squeezing your shoulder blades down and together, just like you're getting those wings into your back pocket. And again, throughout this video, you're going to pick and choose which ones you need depending on where your rib pain is. It's in the front, in the side, in the back. And so you can skip those other exercises and stretches I showed you and just focus on the ones you need for your particular rib pain. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. And I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.